Welcome back to the video series of XML manipulation. In this video, we are going to show you how we can use query expressions to convert between XML values and maps. So let's go to the code and see how we can do this. So in this video tutorial, we are going to showcase a scenario where we want to remove the duplicates of the items and get the items sold within the day. So we are going to iterate through all the items in the XML body that we received from the backend service, and we are going to remove the duplicates and present the unique item sold within the day as a JSON array. So in order to remove the duplicates, we can use a table or a map. So in the previous tutorial, we used a table to showcase this scenario, but in today we are going to show how we can utilize a map to remove the duplicates. So let me define a resource function. So I'm going to give the name as unique items for this, and what we are going to return is a record, and it might return error if something fails while I'm going to call the backend service. So let me send a request to the backend service. Okay, now we need to check. Okay, now what I need to do is I want to traverse to all the items element. That means this one. So I want to go to this item, this and this item, and then this item, and then I go to the next order, and then I iterate through all the items inside that, and likewise I need to iterate through all the items. So I need to write a navigation expression in order to traverse through them, and also I need to remove the duplicates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything that I read from this XML into a map. So I can use a single query expressions to do the both. So let me guys show you how you do it. So what I will get is a map of records. So I think it would be easier if we define a record type to represent these unique items. So let me create okay, I have already created this record here. So I'm going to represent these unique items using this record. So I have this item type, it has a ID, name and the price. So I'm going to use that here. And what I will get from this query expression is a map of item type, unique items, and I am going to write a query expressions, and since I am generating a map, it should start with map, and from item in, and now I am going to write the navigation expression, and I need to put the namespace, and inside the order element we have to go to the items element, and then I have to go to the item element. So this is my navigation expression, and from that I want to select the ID. Okay, I need to escape this, and I need to select ID, and from item I want to access the ID attribute. So this is how you do it. So then I need to access the name of the item. So then I need to access it like this: item slash ns name, and wrap the whole thing and call data on it. And I'm going to copy the same thing and get the price. Okay, so I did a mistake here. So when we actually create a map, what we need to have in the select clause is a tuple. So because the map is a collection of key value pairs, so item type is the value, but the key is always a string. So we need to have a key defined in the select clause. So I'm going to convert this record into a tuple, and I'm going to define the item's ID as the key. I need to check it, and okay, and I also need to convert this into from string and put check here. Okay, okay, now I have created the query. So let me explain it a bit. So I'm going to create an array, I'm going to create a map, and what I have here in the left right hand side is a query expression with create a map, and I'm going to iterate through this item element in the XML payload that we receive from the backend service. And for each item element, I am going to create an tuple where the key is item's ID and the value is this whole record. So if the same ID happens to come from this query expression, then what will happen is the previous value associated with the same ID will be replaced by the new one. So the map will always have one value for that particular key. So it will not have two IDs. The same two IDs will not be there in the map. So it will be always one. So that's how we remove the duplicates using a map. So let's try to get the response and see whether we get the desired output. So I'm going to return this unique items, and I want to create an array from that map, because what we are going to generate is an JSON array. So okay, let me format it. Okay, now let's try to run this and see what response we are getting. Okay, now the service is running. Let's try to send a request. Okay, now nice, we received the response and it's a JSON array, and we can see all the unique items bought within the day. It's bread, cheese, tuna, and laptop charger, screen protector. So these are the unique items bought within the day, and we have exposed that as a JSON endpoint in our new service. So hope you learned about using query expressions to convert XML into Ballerina maps. See you guys on the next video.